What is up, everyone? My name is Jack Saffel, back again with another video, and today I'm here with my Monday Night Raw review for September the 12th, 2016, and honestly, this show wasn't that incredible when you just compare it to Backlash. I know that's like a SmackDown show, but that show was really fucking good, in my opinion. So compared to that, I guess the ending was pretty cool, but most of the show, if you missed out on it, it wasn't, that incredible. I mean, there is a few bits you should go and check out, but mostly it was just a show that, it was one of those throwaway shows that if you saw it, it's all good, but if you miss it, it's not that bad either. So let's get straight into the show. So we open up with Mick Foley entering in, and she introduces Charlotte. So Charlotte, she's still in bitch mode pretty much, and and she keeps saying how Dana should apologize for her loss against Bayley last week, and she's just acting like a little princess until Sasha and Bayley all individually come out to state their claim against the women's champion, and pretty much Sasha, she wants to go at Charlotte right now, and pretty much Mick Foley says, you know what? We're going to have Sasha versus Bayley tonight. And first I was like, wait, why are we giving this away like right now? This is a big money match. Save it for like a pay-per-view, maybe WrestleMania, I don't know. But instead, Dana Brooke was like sick of Charlotte, whatever, slaps her across the face, and they said, let's make it a triple threat match. So they ended up making it triple threat, which is all good with me. During the match, Bayley was really digging into Dana, twisting her arm and just really getting into her. And how it all ended, Sasha and Bayley, I think Sasha went for a roll-up. Bayley's shoulders were on the mat, but so was Sasha's, and the referee pinned it like it was nothing. So yeah, shit ref, I'll tell you that. So I guess it's going to be Sasha versus Charlotte. Charlotte was on commentary throughout the whole match, and so they're going to be facing for the women's title at Clash of Champions, which I am all cool for. I think this should be a really damn good match. Charlotte versus Sasha had a really good match at SummerSlam, and I think this one will be no different. As soon as that happens, we get backstage, and Dana is apologizing to Charlotte after the match, and he's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, that I did that. I apologize and all that." And Charlotte's like, "Don't you ever do that again. Carry my bag." So yeah, that was pretty funny. And then we get to the Shining Stars trying to promote Puerto Rico to R-Truth and Goldust. Ugh. And then Enzo and Cass came backstage, and they were like, "Hey, we saw what you did last week. You beat us when you rolled up with the tides." And Enzo's like, I want to take on one of you chumps one-on-one and all that stuff. I'll go on Rosetta Stone, and I will learn Puerto Rican. Or no, that's not even a language. I'm pretty sure Puerto Rican's on. No, that they speak Spanish. No, I sound like a fucking idiot right now. So yeah, please give me an L in the comment section if I got it wrong. So. Anyway, we get to Kevin Owens having a backstage interview, and he pretty much talks about how Roman doesn't deserve to be in the ring with him because he's a lot better than him and all that stuff. And then Chris Jericho, like as soon as Kevin leaves, Jericho appears and he's like, "Well, I was supposed to have a highlight reel with Kevin Owens, but because he got put in a match with Roman Reigns, I'm gonna have a highlight reel with Sami Zayn, and here's a stupid idiot." And then he tells, "What do you think he is, Tom?" And it's like, a stupid wait for it, it. And so he just pisses around with Tom Phillips, which I really enjoy. It's just Chris Jericho. He is on one hell of a run, man. He's just the best. That's why it's one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. He's just the best. Then we get to Bo Dallas, and he had a jobber match against this guy called Brandon Scott. Beat him easily, I'm not really sure about Bo Dallas getting a push, out of nowhere and having jobber matches when he would be like one of the biggest jobbers before. But hey, building new stars, I'm down for that. So then we get to the actual highlight reel segment involving Chris Jericho and Sami Zayn, and he says, "You know what?" And he praises Kevin Owens as the Universal Champion and all that. And now I'm gonna go to the lowest of lows. Please welcome Sami Zayn. And he gets literally onto the ground on the ring mat and says, please welcome Sami Zayn. So that was really funny. And and Chris Jericho pretty much made fun of Sami Zayn and how he's not Kevin Owens' friend anymore. It's like, you don't even have his new phone number and all that. And so Sami Zayn says, hey, my whole deal with Kevin Owens is over, it's done. The only thing I care about him now is that he's Universal Champion and I want that title. Makes sense. And so pretty much Sammy's like, you know what, I traveled the whole world with Kevin, and guys like you and Dean Malenko and Eddie Guerrero, you know, all those really good wrestlers from the late 90s, you know, really inspired me, but it turned out you became a stupid idiot and all that. And, you know, Sammy's like, you know what, keep the gift of Jericho, it's probably bad. And he says, you're nothing more than Kevin Owens' bitch. And so Y2J is not happy with that. So he gets the cell phone he was calling before, smacks Sami Zayn in the head with it, hits Codebreaker and leaves. So I think I don't know if it's been confirmed that Sami Zayn's going to face Chris Jericho, but I'm guessing that's going to be the match that takes place at Clash of Champions. I think it has. And I think the match is going to be awesome. I think it's going to be really, really good. Sami Zayn is a great wrestler. Shame he had to be on the kickoff show at SummerSlam, but oh well, he's got a feud with Chris Jericho. That's not fucking bad. So really excited for this feud and can't wait to see what they do in the coming weeks. So then we get to match 5, I believe, of the best out of 7 series between Sheamus and Cesaro. Of course, Cesaro finally got a win against Sheamus at a house show in Europe, I'm pretty sure. And it was alright, but you know, when you have these big, you know, best out of 7 series, it's going to get annoying. So I'm happy they put one match on a live event. So Sheamus pretty much escaped the shit shooter and all that. And then Cesaro locked it in again, but he got to the ropes. And he bought the Cesaro swing, but his back was hurting the entire time. Sheamus hits the Irish Curse on him, and he kicks out, I don't know how. And then, using the ropes for leverage, Cesaro gets the win, and now it's going to be free. So it's free to Sheamus, to Cesaro. He's going to win the third match, I'm guessing, which is going to take place next week. And I'm going to take a guess that the final match is going to take place at Clash of Champions, which makes sense, I guess. So, Cesaro versus Sheamus. It's going okay so far. I'm happy that they put one match on a live event so it doesn't drag out too much than it already has. So, best out of 7 series. Haven't got a problem with it so far. So, then we get to a backstage segment with Mick Foley and Seth Rollins. And Rollins, he's still on Mick's case because he still thinks, you know, Stephanie screwed him over because she's part with Triple H and how he's with Kevin Owens. And pretty much Mick says, you know what, don't question my integrity. Don't you dare get involved in the main event tonight. Because Seth Rollins is still sure that Foley is in on it with Triple H and all that, which I'm guessing. So he kind of has a reason to be upset at Mick Foley and kind of be like, you know, watch out, mate. As soon as that happened, we get Alicia Fox versus Nia Jax. Of course, last week, Nia Jax had a jobber match against one of Alicia Fox's friends. And Alicia Fox had a fucking go at her last week. Just went all crazy. And then they had their match tonight. Of course, Nia Jax wins. And Alicia just pretty much... No, I didn't think she won, but Alicia was grabbed by a hair, and Nia Jax just flings her into the barricade bit, and then they get to the barricade near the timekeeper area, and she fucking spears her through it. Oh my god. I know it was like one little bit of the barricade, but still, for a women's match, that's pretty crazy, man. Nia Jax is going to win that women's title soon. I can see it coming now. She's going to be on a roll. She's going to kick ass. She's going to take some names. And I think she's going to have a match at Clash of Champions. I'm not really sure. But, I'm really excited for Nia Jax. You know, keep going where you're going, girl, because you're kicking ass right now. So, as soon as that happened, we had the New Day come out to a segment. And they pretty much... And Big E is giving bootios out through their shoes, which is disgusting. And New Day's like, okay, so we're going to show you the Old Day segment that took place last week. Psych, we burned that footage. It was terrible to see. Even the New Day thought that Old Day segment was fucking terrible. So they just talked for a bit and had their little comedy segment until Gallows and Anderson had to interrupt and said, our match is up next. So we get Kofi and Xavier versus Gallows and Anderson. It was alright for what it was. Gallows had a nice, super kick thing which was pretty cool. Xavier was awesome. He hit an elbow from the rope, from the actual rope, which was kind of like a springboard kind of elbow, which was cool. But how it all ended, Gallows and Anderson hit their Magic Killer to win their non-title match. Yeah, cool with me. We also found out that Cruiserweights are going to be debuting next Monday because the finals of the Cruiserweight Classic will be on, I believe, on Thursday. It will be a 2-hour special. I think the final 4 participants are TJ Perkins, Kota Ibushi, Zack Sabre Jr., and Grand, the Mexican luchador dude. So, yeah, that's going to be pretty awesome. I'm definitely going to check that out. I haven't really paid attention to that match to the Cruiserweight Classic. I know it's fucking terrible. I haven't paid that much attention to it. But I'll definitely watch some of the highlights to the other matches beforehand. And from all the matches I have seen, it's been pretty awesome. So, yeah, can't wait for the Cruiserweights to get here on Monday Night Raw. So then we get Jinder Mahal. And Jinder Mahal has a new nickname, and that is the man that comes in peace. Really? Is it just me, or is it just racial stereotyping? He beats Jack Swagger up, sick, let's move on. Jack Swagger had a backstage promo, he just heavily breathed, and yeah, that's it. That's all we need to talk about that bit. So then we finally get to Enzo Amore versus Epico. Epico just hit a German suplex. I didn't know how many times. He may have taken him to Suplex City, I don't know. Then Enzo went to go to the top, hit the dab on the top, because you got to hit that dab, man. I think Cass pulled him out, Primo or someone out of the ring, hit the big boot on him, Enzo goes flying, but Epico fucking wins. Alright, I'm guessing at Clash of Champions is going to be Enzo and Cass versus Epico and Primo. I'm guessing that's going to happen, Shining Star. Hey, if there are more tag feuds going on, that's all cool with me. So, yeah, I didn't have a problem with that. Well, Epico winning was kind of shitty, but who cares, you know, Enzo and Cass, they're going to beat those Shining Star motherfuckers soon enough. And then we get to the main event, which is Roman Reigns.
Big top dog.
Taking on Kevin Owens, my main man. Not for the Universal title, but if Roman Reigns wins, he gets to be put in the Universal title match at Clash of Champions. It'll be a triple threat match. So, pretty much, he says to, Kevin Owens had Roman Reigns in like a headlock, and he was saying, "You suck," and all that. You know, he was trash talking, and like when he was chucking Reigns into the steel steps and into the post and all that, it's like, time to take you for a ride. So just Kevin Owens, he's the fucking best. And pretty much as soon as that happens, and KO's on the outside, Seth Rollins, you know, he breaks the rules. He just beats up Kevin Owens. He's still frustrated, man. He's still pissed off. Foley's not happy. He's like, "Hey, get out of here." And Seth's like, "I do what I want." Does that laugh he always does. It's like, "Restart the match right now." And Roman Reigns hits a crazy clothesline on Kevin Owens. And then he hits a fisherman's buster from the middle rope, which was crazy. And then he hit a frog splash and a kick out. And KO does the ooh ah that Roman Reigns does. Goes for the cannonball and he misses and all that stuff. So he rolled up into a power bomb, which Roman Reigns does from time to time, which is pretty cool. And then Rusev interferes. The man himself, the boy, the Bulgarian boy, comes out, but of course he gets Superman punched by Roman Reigns. Roman gets distracted. Owens hits a pop-up powerbomb and wins. So yes, we're not getting Roman Reigns in the Universal title picture. He's probably going to face Rusev for the United States title. I think it has been confirmed, actually. So Rusev, as soon as that happens, he gets in the ring and he crushes Roman Reigns. He just hits him in the accolade, breaks his back, makes him humble, and that's how we end the show. So, yeah, alright. Episode of Raw, it wasn't that incredible, you know. The ending segment and the ending match was really, really good. I really enjoyed it. And seeing Rusev back to kick Rusev, and seeing Rusev back to kick Roman Reigns' ass was just fantastic. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to leave a like, comment down below what you thought of this episode of Monday Night Raw. If you want to see more from me, hit that subscribe button. You're glad you did. Twitter, Instagram is at JackMailOff. Anyone who would check me out there. Also, check out the Bullshit Club, Mr. Edge TV, and the 5/8. Links will be in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm out in 3, 2, 1.